Hi, hello and welcome back. Thanks for all your support for my first video about H1B Dropbox. And also you have asked a lot of questions on that, a lot of comments. And I was not able to squeeze a lot of information on my first video. So I would like to take this as an opportunity to explain a few top comments or the questions, frequently asked questions from the first video. My name is Jaslin Diaz. Let's get your questions answered. Answer one of the frequently asked questions. How many slots should I book when I am family of more than one? You have to consider each individual as separate applications. So that means, let's say if you are a family of more than one, your primary applicant, spouse and children. So you have three applications. So that means you need to book 3 slots, but you will get one appointment. That means you have to have 3 appointments shown in the calendar for you to book your or get your Visa DropBox slot. So if you're having, let's say the calendar shows availability of 5, then if you're a family of 3, you're good. You can book your appointments. You will be able to book an appointment. Otherwise, you won't even be able to book an appointment. Let's say if you're a family of 3, they are showing only the availability of 2. So if you're trying to book it, it won't let you book it because you have 3 applications, but there is 2 slots available for available on their side. So when I say slots, it is, you can equate that to the applications, number of applications. So the slots are nothing but like, let's say the counselor take up all the list of applications. So they're going to process one application at a time, irrespective of whether you're from the same family. They are going to take each application and they are going to look through all the documents and process it all separately. Even when they are trying to deliver your documents, even if you are giving it as a family, like you are going to get it separately. The second most frequently asked question is, I am starting my DS 160 by choosing my base location. Actually, that's how you have to do it. Let's say if you are from Bangalore, you have to choose Karnataka as your state, the VAC center, either Chennai or Hyderabad. But irrespective of what you're putting in your DS 160, you can book your slots anywhere and you can get your appointments booked. And that too, off late on April 4th, they made an announcement saying that you can book your appointments or Dropbox appointment anywhere in India, and you can go ahead and submit your documents in any one of the 11 application centers. So I made a quick short video about this. You can go and watch that for the 11 locations. Otherwise, like I'm going to explain how the whole process works in a different video. That's for another day. So you can book your appointments anywhere in India and get yourself stand. That shouldn't be a problem. Another very interesting question that I heard from a lot of friends is, how many should go for the Visa DropBox appointment? So the answer is very, very simple. Only one for a single appointment. You can't take all the 3, or all 3 of you cannot go. So only the primary applicant can go and drop off your documents and come back. For example, if the H1, H4 spouse or the H4 kid dependent needs the photocopy of the primary applicant's 797 or the visa page or anything of that sort. So you need to have a separate copy for each passport separately. You can put it all, in that passports, and you can give it as a separate applications, because like they're going to, so when you are booking 3 slots, that means 3 applications, they are going to get all your documents one at a time, see all the necessary documents are available, including photograph, and they're going to put it all in a separate binder and they're going to send it to the counselor for processing. So that means you are also going to get it all separately. There were a few other questions asking, I have filled my DS 160, but like I am going to receive my new passport. If you are going to have a new passport, I would say don't take any risk of booking your slots, then changing your passport, then changing your appointments. Don't do all those things. Like that's going to jeopardize your whole stuff. So if you can wait and get it all done using your new passport, so please wait and plan your trip in a way in which you go and get your new passport first. Then use your new passport information in your DS-160 and your appointment and get yourself stamped. Don't take chances. The one chance that you're going to get, you're not going to get it back. So most people, they are not playing around with the rescheduling these days, because the one you're getting is your golden ticket. So use that golden ticket, go and get your visa stamped and come back peacefully. That's what I will recommend. So don't play around modifying stuff and get yourself in any kind of a mess. Another frequently asked question is, primary applicants I-797 is approved, spouse and the children, we haven't received the document, and we are already in India, like what to do? That there is a small catch, but also you can get your visa stamped very easily. Consider this case. You're coming from India for the first time to United States. So that means like only the primary applicant will have the I-797 document. Then using the primary applicant's I-787, the dependent should be able to get the visa stamped using the primary applicant's document. So the same case applies even if you are here already in US and going back. So if the primary applicant's I-797 is already approved, you can very well go back to India, use your primary applicant's 797 and get your visa stamped. But in this case, what happens is USCIS is processing the H4's the documentation or the approval goes into waste. So if you are frequently doing it, if they find out that you're not pretty much using your approval document, your attorneys are not going to like it, and also like the USCIS is not going to like it. So I would say don't do it deliberately on a very unavoidable circumstances. You can very well get your visa stamped using your primary applicant's I-797 and you can come back to India. Yes, a sub question to the first question. I'm a family of 3. I'm not seeing any appointments. Like your single login has 3 applications. So let's say primary applicant, spouse and a kid. So that means you have 3 applications. So when you log in and if the availability is less than 3, sometimes you are not even going to see any slots. Especially when you're trying to do a rescheduling, if you're having less number of slots, you're not going to see anything in the scheduling. So don't worry, like that means like only less number of slots are getting opened. So you have to patiently wait for more slots to open. There was another interesting question, and also this used to be a thing way back, like going to Jamaica, going to Canada, going to Mexico for getting your visa stamped. So your travel and work should be separate. So that's what they try to recommend and ask you to get yourself stamped and be ready. Of late, like the consulates, they have restructured themselves in a way when which they are not going to allow if you are from a different country. And so, also like you have 4 or 5 consulates now for getting your visa stamped. So don't take the risk of traveling to a different country or getting stuck in a different country. Go to your safe haven of India, get yourself stamped and come back. So the major question or the frustrating question is, I'm not seeing any slots. So how do I get it? So all I would say is you have to be really, really patient, and also you have to be really, really alert. So go and sign up for the Telegram group or any other support group that is going to tell you when the availabilities are coming up. Keep on the lookout for the appointment. And there were a lot of people who were asking like, should I use a different browser? What kind of the system requirement that it and all doesn't matter. But a simple basic browsing option that I would use is use the incognito mode of any browser. You can use Safari or Chrome, but use the incognito mode. That would kind of clear your cache and give you a fresh hit to the website, CGI Federal website, in booking your slots. If you are not able to get on the desired date, maybe a little later. And if you're able to be patient, you'll be able to get the appointment.